3 days to the presidential and parliamentary elections here in Ghana. Welcome to Joy News at 6 with me, Bernice Abubeidu-Lansa.
I am Reverend Dr. Cyril Gershon Paul Fayose, General Secretary of the Christian Council of Ghana. As we all march up to December 7th, I say yes to peace, and I urge you to also do the same.
The news is live on Joy 99.7 and hits 103.9 FM in Accra, also on Love 99.5 FM in Kumasi. Affiliates across Ghana, including Parrot FM Sunyani, and worldwide at myjoyonline.com. Coming up, President Akufo Addo and his main contender, John Mahama, to sign peace pact today ahead of Monday's general elections.
If you don't accept the results, the best you can do is to go to court. 2012, we did it. 2016, we've done it. And we're doing it for 2020.
Meanwhile, the Electoral Commission has detailed comprehensive action taken to enable it declare the 2020 presidential results 24 hours after close of polls.
Where it will require that they will need the support of a boat, the Commission has made those arrangements. Where it will require that a car must be on standby, the Commission has done that.
And on the ground, the two men, that's the NPP and NDC's presidential candidates, have been pitching their vision to voters.
It will make the difference between continuing down the wrong track with Akufo Addo and his family and salvaging our nation and taking our nation back.
That's coming up shortly on the campaign trail.
And later in business, some experts and businesses warn of funding challenges for manifesto promises outlined by the two major political parties. Details on the Joy Business Report.
This is your election headquarters in association with Petrosol. Petrosol, clean fuel in full quantity, is always a delightful experience. Cowbell coffee, taste it, love it. Part Eva furniture for a modern office. And President Akufo Addo and the NDC's presidential candidate, John Mahama, will sign a peace pact this morning ahead of Monday's elections. Chairman of the National Peace Council, Reverend Dr. Ernest Edujemfi, who has been speaking exclusively to Joy News' Kwesi Parker Wilson, says the two men will commit to non-violence, resort to judicial processes in seeking redress in case of disputes, and work towards eradicating vigilantism.
Well, we've been able to get a commitment from them, and tomorrow morning they're going to sign a peace pact.
Oh, they're going to sign it?
Yes, they are. It's coming on tomorrow.
John Dramani Mahama.
Yes, it's coming on tomorrow morning, and they're going to sign those things.
And you think that's the way yield any result?
Well, in the past, they have. And part of it is that if you don't accept the results, the best you can do is to go to court. 2012, we did it. 2016, we've done it. And we're doing it for 2020. So that is going to happen. And we believe that once that is done, it will help to tone down some of the tension that we see.
You heard the chairman of the National Peace Council, Reverend Dr. Ernest Edujemfi, and he spoke to my colleague Kwesi Parker Wilson on Thursday. Now, with just 3 days to the 2020 presidential and parliamentary elections, the Electoral Commission says it's ready to deliver credible elections. According to Deputy Chairman of the Commission, Dr. Bosman Osari, 6 EC officials have been assigned to each polling station. He also explained that as part of efforts to reduce pressure at polling stations, each will cater for less than 750 registered voters. He believes these measures, among others, will enable the Commission declare the presidential results 24 hours after close of polls.
Areas that are difficult to reach, the Commission has given them some extra support. Where it will require that they will need the support of a boat, the Commission has made those arrangements. Where it will require that a car must be on standby, the Commission has done that. So the Commission is saying that if we're able to put all these measures in place within 24 hours, we should be able to get, so assuming by 12 midnight we get the regional results or some regions, we get them, we put together within 24 hours, the Commission will be in a better position to be able to declare.
Dr. Bosman Asari is Deputy Chairman of the Electoral Commission. To the campaign trail now, and President Akufo Addo embarked on a one-day tour of the Eastern region on Thursday, touting his government's achievements. He wants his main opponents to own up and admit they got it wrong in their criticism of the free senior high school program.
Graduates, Papa B, congratulations, making all of us very, very proud. Now 1 year, one year, and can't say yes, and Papa, na the Yabesia Dada Ghana for ye no. Many one yaka, ferry, Tibetka said, Nana, Jobo, that's where the minimum. There is a ferry at the end, no Yakupo. On them afraid and a baby bought a man who buy Emma Koswaya Abagana.
You heard that President Akufo Addo, presidential correspondent Elton Brobe joins us. Hello, Elton. We've got 3 days to end the elections. How's the president wrapping up his campaign?
So he's got 2 days here in Accra, today and tomorrow. The final wrap will be tomorrow at Manchagbona in Jamestown, where he will hold a normal rally to wrap up his electioneering campaign. But today, at exactly 9:30, he will swear in the new president of the Ghana of the House of Peace, and then he will move to the Campisu Hotel to take part in the signing of the peace pact to ensure that there is non-violence in the upcoming election. He also meet with Flagstaff, and then we'll go to Tema to hold a rally at Asaman.
That's presidential correspondent Elton Brobe there. Meanwhile, the NDC's presidential candidate John Mahama is charging residents of the Volta region not to be intimidated by military deployment to the area ahead of the December 7 polls. Speaking at a rally at the start of his tour of the region, he called on them to vote massively for the NDC to rescue the country from what he says is a wrong track the Akufo Addo government has placed it on.
Don't be intimidated. We noticed that there's been a deployment of military and security personnel in the region. Don't let it intimidate you. Please come out in your numbers and vote. We need your vote more than ever before. This is the most critical election we are going into, and every single vote is important. It will make the difference between continuing down the wrong track with Akufo Addo and his family and salvaging our nation and taking our nation back. We are on a rescue mission. We must rescue this nation for our children and our grandchildren.
The NDC's presidential candidate also lashed out at the NPP's parliamentary candidate for Hohoi, John Peter Amewu, for failing to use his influence to bring needed development to the township.
NDC was working on this road. We awarded the Jansikan stretch to have a Turo leader. We didn't finish before we left office. One would have thought that for a government and a person who wants to be go to parliament on the wings of the people of Hohoi, as a leading minister in this government, he would have used his influence to let this government continue the Eastern Corridor Road. He's not been able to do so.
That's the NDC's presidential candidate, John Dramani Mahama, then away from election-related matters. For Arrival Live today, we hear from Central Regional Minister Kwame Duncan, who is asking religious leaders to fully participate in the Arrival Life campaign to help save lives.
If you are a reverend minister and the people are perishing, yes, yours is that you give them salvation. But probably if they had lived longer, they would have heard and they would have changed their ways and received salvation. But it didn't happen. They lost their lives. So it must be your headache. It must be your concern. And so let's join our strengths and forces together. The people who are driving and are dying, they are church members, they are political party members, they come from certain traditional areas. They are us. They are us. And so we must join and act and break the back of this coronavirus on our roads.
You heard the Central Regional Minister Kwame Duncan. Arrival Live is brought to you by the National Road Safety Authority with support from Toyota Ghana, Logistics Movers, and the Joy News Drive Safe campaign. And that'll be all for the news this morning. There's more news when you log on to myjoyonline.com. I'm Benes Abubedu Lansa. Thanks for choosing us, your home of credible, independent, and fearless journalism. We leave you with a peace message from Reverend Mary Gansa.
this election, be a peacemaker. It's depending on you. We have received so much. He said, I give you my peace. I give you my peace. We have received it. We should go and exercise it. If we go and there's trouble, there's quarrel, misunderstanding between two, make the attempt. Don't conclude that if I should go there, I will not be listened to. Just go